gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Top of the morning nation, how y'all feeling, man? Good morning to y'all. Welcome to another episode of Pimp My Ride. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Welcome to another episode of The Golden Girl. Nah, that's the wrong show too. Welcome to another episode of Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast with your boy Lunatic Raider. Yes, indeed, man. Happy Wednesday, hump day to each and every one of y'all. Hope y'all day goes smooth and y'all go get that paper. You feel me? Shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. We're going to talk about the little rumblings going on about Davante Adams' unhappiness, not seeing eye to eye. But we're going to break it down beyond that. A lot of people like to hear some shit and then they attach themselves to it. And then, ooh, Davante, he want to trade. He ain't say that shit. He ain't say that shit. We got people that just ain't got content. So what they do, they just reach up in their ass and pull something out and be like, look, show you a pile of shit and tell you, look, that's a winning lottery ticket. No, it's not. That's a pile of shit. I'm gonna call a ball a ball and a strike a strike. Shout out to Cartoon. Yes, indeed. Got it from him, man. Hey, shout out to everybody out there in the chat, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. Let's go ahead and give y'all proper, you know what I mean, the extended Raider Nation family. You know how we do this shit till the wheels fall off. Shout out to my guy, Lobi-Wan Kenobi. May the force be with you, my brother. Top of the morning, my sister is Miss Holly Tanner in the building. Yes, indeed, man. How you doing, Miss Lady? Hope all is well. My guy, Dark, is in the building. Let's go. Close both eyes and that's the dark. You feel me? That's dark right there. North Cal Raider Jesse in the house, man. My guy, man. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else we got in the Mickey Ficky house. Eugene Powell in the building. Yes, indeed, man. A party just ain't a party unless it's a Eugene Powell party. Yes, indeed. And he in the building. Whoa. Yes, indeed. You know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all. Omar Juarez, man, my dude, man. Top of the morning. Thank you for being here. Happy Wednesday to each and every one of y'all. Yes, sir. Let's see. Who else we got, man? I ain't missing nobody. I'll be damned if I miss somebody. You say, oh, bruh. I gotta brush up on my Spanish, bruh. It's been a long time. You know what I mean? It's been a long. All I know is like chupa mi huevos, chupa mi verga, chinga su madre, you know, shit like that. That's all. My mom taught me all the cuss words. She never taught me the shit that can carry a decent conversation. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to Sebastian Gonzalez, man, in the building, man. Top of the morning. Jorge C, what's the deal? Thank you for being here, man, my brother. Thank you for being here. Yes, sir. Let's see who we got. Same usual suspects. My guy Ozzy in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Thank you for being here. Yes, sir. I see y'all, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna pass y'all up. You know, if y'all was out on the road hitchhiking, like one time I was riding my bike and Kush was out there hitchhiking. Bruh, get on the pegs. Stand on the pegs, bruh. Just don't cover my eyes, man. I gotta see with the little vision I got left. Shout out to my guy Kush, man. Top of the morning. Thank you for being here. Yes, sir. Yes, we in here, boy. D-Mokes. Man, where you been, bruh? It's been a minute. Oh my God, man. Good to see you, man, for real. unless you went by another name in the chats before. But man, D Mokes, I haven't seen that in a minute. My guy, man, it's good to see you, man, for real. Let's see who else we got in here. Ain't no Kardashians in here. Not that Kardashian, but the real ones. You know what I mean? The ones that you would love to knock down. Awesome Hennessy. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Jorge C in the building. Let me see. NWA all day. You already know how we get down with it. Don't stop and it won't stop. To the B. Everybody say Too Short. In case Too Short watching, but he ain't. He probably waking up with a hangover. Tony Sheffield. Oh, I'm tripping. I be saying Sheffield. That remind me of the baseball player, Tony Sheffield. Remember when he went to the Marlins and they all won the World Series, and then the Marlins broke up right after that? It was like the Beatles reunited and they all went off and fucked each other's wife. But hey, let me quit saying that shit. I'm just acting a fool. Frankie Sanchez, my dude. Top of the morning, my brother. Thank you for being here. Yes, sir. Let me see. Got everybody? Willie Wine in the house. My guy, man. Tops. For real, man. Good to see you here, man. Tony Sheffield. Hey, I'm gonna quit saying that. Shefford. Tony Shefford, not Sheffield. Well, I gotta keep that in mind, bruh. Telling you, I be thinking baseball like 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strike, you out. You know what I mean? Take me out to the ball game. Hey, remember Harry Carey and the Cubs? Holly hate the Cubs. Okay, everybody, welcome to the afternoon show of the Cubs. Today we're gonna watch the team strike out, and then we're all gonna go home and drink beer and play butt naked Twister. Yes, indeed. Thank you for coming. Hey, that Harry Carey. Shout out to everybody, man. Hell no, DA ain't gonna. Let's get into it. Let's just get into it. Stop. You know what I mean? We're gonna stop tiptoeing. I be seeing these other little content creators jumping on the bandwagon. They got each other's ding-a-ling in their hand. Talking about, ooh, he said that they're not seeing eye to eye. Ooh, I'm gonna put a story out. So that's why mine say, is there trouble in paradise? Asking the question, because everybody want to say there is there trouble in paradise? How in the hell are you jumping the gun in the Davante Adams situation, not knowing exactly what he was referring to? Okay, let me get to the point. What was he referring to? Seeing eye to eye over what? Over what? Nobody knows. No, what, play calling? The departure of players that were teammates? The addition of new teammates that he never played with? Rookies? Veterans? What is it that he has not seen eye to eye with the front office? It ain't got nothing to do with McDaniels. He said front office. I'm going to tell you what my opinion is. I'm going to tell you what I think it is. The reason why they don't see eye to eye. Because, like I've been saying, let me set it up for you. So those in the back, you know what I mean, can understand this. And everybody was saying, oh, the stats of the offense, you know what I mean? Also, what if you had the leading rusher or the number 1 receiver getting receptions, 10th ranked offensive line, 12th ranked offense scoring? Nobody wants to attribute that to McDaniels doing a good job. This is what I think Davante Adams is speaking of. I think Davante Adams thought that the offense that we had was good enough if you kept them together, kept doing. They were learning the system, they were moving along, they were averaging 23 points a game. You know what I mean? It was shortcomings in games that they couldn't finish the game, but they had an opportunity to do so. Now, the thing I see him not seeing eye to eye with is the fact that basically they're reshaping the offense to try to be more efficient, to be more productive. So what does that entail? Let me tell you. Trading away Waller, letting Carr go. And now we have a rumor floating that they think Renfrow will be traded after June 1st. June 1st is only a couple of weeks away. That's a rumor floating. They don't expect him to be back with the team, and they're looking at June 1st to move him. And I think Davante Adams is seeing this is like, why you're getting rid of the tight end and the quarterback and the slot. All we need to do is just have time to continue to grow this. We're already good. We want to be great. And I think the thing that he's not seeing eye to eye with front office is the fact that they're reshaping the offense. Not totally, just in the positions that somebody he was familiar with and thought they was developing a rapport and getting an offense to be able to click. New quarterback, right? New tight ends, plural, ends, and possibly a new slot. We know you went and draft Trey Tucker. Come on, bro. Where you think Tucker's going to be? You know what I mean? There's too many bodies at slot. Jakobi Meyers can play slot. Every receiver is expected to play slot. They expected to play every wide receiver position on the team, right? But slot is heavy. Heavy. Philip Dorsett, Tucker, Jakobi Meyers. Where's the room for Renfrow? Let's be honest. Where's the room for him? So I think that might be the next move that the Raiders have up their sleeve. I heard they're also in negotiations with Josh Jacobs to get a deal done before the season starts. Where are they going to get the money from? Where are you going to get the money from? Well, I know you'll free up a few million if you trade Renfrow after June 1st. Teams have been calling for him. Everything starts to make sense. And I think that what I know with Davante Adams is you think he's going to complain about the defense like, oh, why y'all add new pieces to the defense? Because it's addition through subtraction. The defense was the worst part of this damn team. We had a lot of holes. Everybody knows this. There was a shitload of holes on defense. So why would Davante Adams say he's not seeing eye to eye with the team filling those holes? Duh. If they're filling the holes, why would you not see eye to eye with that? But if you're changing the side of the ball that I play on with people that I'm developing friendships with, a rapport with, and an identity with, and then now you're coming in and changing that quarterback, you're changing the tight ends, you're bringing in new guys from the draft, bruh. That's the only place that Davante is not going to see eye to eye with. He has nothing to do with the defense. So I know it's not that side of the ball. And I know it's not all the new additions from the draft and free agency he's not seeing eye to eye with. It has to be something personal linked to him. And the only thing personal to him is the offense. He wants to win a Super Bowl. He only can control the offensive side of the ball. He can only control the passes he catch and the touchdowns he score. So why would I be concerned with a defense I have nothing to do with that I don't see eye to eye with front office on? So it had to be the fact that they're moving on from players that were in an offense that Davante Adams looked at had potential. It had potential. They weren't horrible. It weren't. I tell people, oh no, just because the stats. So you're saying the stats are lying? What was our defense ranked last year? Was it indicative of what the fucking defense produced? The bottom of the fucking league, we were ranked. Does that not equate the lack of production we gave? So why all of a sudden now we get to the offensive side of the ball and we look at the stats and now we're saying, oh, the stats is wrong. The stats wasn't wrong with the defense. You feel me? The stats wasn't wrong with the defense, but just because you think McDaniels is a horrible play caller, he's no good as a head coach, but the offense thrived under him and broke records that stood for over 25 years under him. Since it doesn't play into your narrative, oh, don't pay attention to the stats. The stats don't mean shit. The stats mean everything. Numbers do not lie. They never, what they say, women lie, motherfucking men lie, numbers don't. You bitch you. Come on now. I'm telling you what it is. There is no. That's the only thing it could be with Devontae. You can't tell me one thing that Devontae would not see eye to eye. Not with the coach. He did not say he does not see eye to eye with the coach. That was never mentioned. He said the front office. So basically, if you're talking about the front office, you're specifically talking about the moves they had made with the personnel on this team. And the only moves that would concern Davante Adams with this team is the removal of players on the side of the ball that you play on and play with. That's all it can be. He is not tripping off the special teams. He's probably looking at you let Mac Hollins go, you let Carr go, you trade Waller. All offensive players is what he's looking at. And he's probably thinking, if you keep us together long enough, we can thrive and be a great offense. That's the only thing it can be. It can't be nothing else. Why would he be concerned with the defense and all the new players if we know there was a lot of holes? Like I said, there's a lot of holes to be filled on defense. So why would you not see eye to eye with front office on the defensive side of the ball if they went out there and filled a lot of them holes? There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house, and they filled them. They filled them. Free agency and the draft. They went out there and filled them. A lot of people's not excited about linebacker. Everybody knows this draft was not deep with top quality linebackers. Next year is, though. Thus, Ziegler came out and said it's not going to happen overnight in one draft. We're not going to fix everything in one draft. But they went out and fixed the things that they could with top-tier talent at those spots that they went and filled. You can't tell me Tyree Wilson wasn't regarded as one of the best defensive ends. You can't say that Mayer was not regarded as one of the top tight ends. You know what I mean? And we needed a tight end. Duh. You know what I mean? We did not have speed at wide receiver, so they get Trey Tucker. So you can't tell me that he was not one of the fastest in the draft. Duh. You know what I mean? You lost Mac Hollins, who was playing on special teams as well as a wide receiver. So we drafted one that's cheaper and will be here at least 4 more years. Hollins wasn't here for 4 years. Where he at? Gone after 1. Gone after 1. Now we got some kind of stability where these players will be here unless we let them go. But you're not going to let a draft pick go until you figure out and find out that he can't be developed, and then you let him go. But if he can be developed, he's not going nowhere. Period. Point blank. I'm just telling you how I read it. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you how I read it, man. Mayer will be dope. Lobi, I agree with you. I agree with you. We have our own tight end. You know what I mean? How can you not be excited about having your own that's guaranteed to be here for almost half of a motherfucking decade? Half a decade, they're guaranteed to be here for at least. Bruh, you need that. I'm tired of seeing guys come and guys go. Come here, do a year, they're gone, free agency. I mean, free agents, that's what happens. You get 1-year deals, prove it to us that you deserve to be here and you can fit what we're doing. We'll bring you back. If not, move on. How you solve that problem? You draft your guys. It won't be no 1 year that they're here. Won't be 2. Won't be 3. At least 4 outside the first round. We know Tyree Wilson will be here for 5 with that option. You know what I mean? Half a decade. And that's how long you're going to need these guys to understand each other, play with each other, and develop that chemistry to make them work as one. You know what I mean? But I'm knowing what Davante Adams is looking at. There's nothing else that he's complaining about that the things that came out of his mouth and the things that the team are doing, it only lines up for him to be concerned with the guys leaving the team that he felt if you gave them enough time together, they could be special. And I agree. He did see that. He did not feel like the offense performed that bad to be breaking up the band. The defense, that's another story. He ain't gonna complain about the defense. Yeah, they needed new defensive ends, tackles, linebackers, corners, and safeties. They needed that shit. I'm not gonna say that. Hey, that's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about the offense side of the ball. And like I said, Renfrow might be the next one out in 2 weeks. We'll know. In 2 weeks after June 1st, let's see if he gets traded. And I feel like that is a strong possibility to get that money to give it to Josh Jacobs. Who's more expendable? Right now, with the roster and the players that we have on it, I'm sorry to tell y'all, but hey, Renfrow is more expendable than Josh Jacobs is. Is there anybody that can come in and do what Josh Jacobs done so far? And I think they sat back and watched them and understood that, like, bruh, Zamir White is a rookie. Not just a rookie. He wasn't a rookie drafted in the first. See, the way they talk bad about Zamir White is all wrong. You're talking about, and I know we didn't have a first and second round pick, but people are talking about Zamir White like he was a first and second round draft pick. And he wasn't. What you think he was going to get from a running back in the 4th fucking round? 5th round. You know, that kind of shit. Fucking Britton Brown was a 7th round pick. What do you think you're going to get? Come on, bruh. If Zamir White was that dude, don't you think he would have been gone by the time we picked in the 4th last year? But we so stuck on the fact that we don't realize and paid attention to the fact that we didn't have a first or second. So we're looking at our 3rd and 4th as our first and second round picks. So we're looking at Zamir as being a 2nd round pick in the 4th. Because that was our 2nd pick. Bruh, he was a 4th round pick, bruh. What you thought you was gonna get? What, Bo Jackson? Herschel Walker? What you thought you was gonna get in the 4th round? Last year's draft. With the running backs that was out there. What you thought you was gonna get? They talk so bad about Zamir. Oh, I don't like the way his vision. He's a fucking rookie from the 4th round. Don't you think he could get time to develop? It wasn't like he was drafted in the 1st round and he's coming in to start. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta, slow down, Turbo. Slow down. Pump them brakes a little bit. Make sure the brake fluid is getting to the fucking, you know what I mean? Come on now. Motherfuckers move a little too fast. They move faster than they can think. Y'all gotta be realistic about this shit. I don't think he got Stevie Wonder vision. The motherfucker eyes on the side of her head so he can see like a hammerhead shark. You know what I mean? I think the fact is, it's the offense. What you expecting Zamir White to, come on now, a 4th round pick. What did you expect him to do? What, lead the league in rushing? Lead the league in scoring? That's what you thought? Show me a 4th round pick from that same draft that was a running back. Because don't forget, they moved up and grabbed them before the Chargers could, if I remember right. Who was the running back the Chargers went and got? As a matter of fact, let's compare the numbers and let's see if they just knocked it out the fucking park too. Well, I tell y'all, hey, y'all niggas, y'all motherfuckers need to get out there and do some shit, man. Hey, y'all calm down. Y'all calm down. Sound like y'all grabbing information from some of these so-called content creators that really don't know what the fuck they talking about. I'm gonna keep it a buck. These motherfuckers all they talk about is fucking rumors. Bruh, I could talk about rumors all fucking day. All fucking day I could talk about rumors. That shit ain't real. Oh, fictitious ass Raider news. And then they got motherfuckers that got channels that's using an AI voice to reciprocate what the fuck he wrote and come on, text-to-speech ass shit. How you can tell it's an AI? Because they pronounce words that we know the pronunciation of, and they pronounce it as if it was a fucking robot reading the shit. I know this shit. I'm seeing content creators I've never seen before. And then motherfuckers you don't see at all. You hear a voice, like I'm just talking about now. And they post thumbnails that fucking lead you in the wrong direction with that old bait and switch ass shit. And yet some of these motherfuckers out there that's considered fans grab that shit as gospel and then fucking regurgitate that shit to the rest of the nation as if it was facts. You know what I mean? And they like, oh, what? That's Devontae Adams asking for a trade? No, the fuck he didn't. I'm just so tired of these old weak ass motherfuckers, man. Y'all go back to the other fucking teams you was covering. You just know that the nation has a following, so you think that's your niche, so you develop a channel with nothing backing that shit that's factual. But yet these motherfuckers got the blind leading the blind. Motherfuckers. I was trying not to cuss no more on this motherfucker, but sometimes y'all just make my ass itch. All you fake motherfucking content creators out there don't know even how to create content. Don't know how to create content. So what you do, you make up some shit. You make up some motherfucking shit. Oh, clickbait ass motherfuckers. You can't get the views on your own, so you make some clickbait for motherfuckers to click on, and then by the time they found out they went through the wrong door and seen two men fucking, it's too late. You can't unsee that shit. Man, I'm telling you, man. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all irritate the fuck out of me. I swear to God, y'all do. I go through, and see, here's my thing. I support everybody that fuck with the nation. So I go through, I see your channel, I'm clicking on it. I want to hear what, you might hear some shit that I ain't heard, or give me your opinion on some shit that I've been like, you know what? That is a different way of looking at that, man. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. But lately, y'all motherfuckers are absolutely fucking horrible. Wrong. Horrible. I click on shit and think trade news. And the fucking story ain't even about no fucking trade news. You just spilling fucking rumors. Fuck a rumor, bitch. Fuck a rumor. That's what bitches do, spread rumors. You ever heard of the term pillow talking? That's what dudes do when they lay up with a bitch. They get to spreading rumors. Oh, I heard such and such is doing this. Oh, rumor ass, spreading ass motherfuckers, man. Oh, ovulating ass dudes. Man, fucking that shit just be fucking irritating. I wish y'all motherfuckers just disappear. Disappear, fucking. Stop creating channels and fooling the nation and thinking that you guys got some kind of credentials and that you got some worthy knowledge that nobody else has. Here's newsflash. Ziggler and Champ, the motherfuckers ain't leaking shit out. Nobody knew Tyree Wilson was gonna be the draft pick until they announced this shit. Nobody knew that motherfucking Mayer was gonna be the draft pick in the second round until they announced it. Hint, hint, we don't know shit until they let us know. Stop going to these motherfucking channels that act like they got all the fucking inside information, and they don't. They don't. They might have some, but they don't have it all. They don't have it all. And I'm tired of you misleading the nation and thinking that shit. Because they click on it. They give you your fucking views. And you prospering off of being false. You're a false idol to the Raider Nation. You're not giving us no real information or no legitimate opinion about certain circumstances. You're not even doing that shit. Come on, now you using an AI voice to spill your Raider content? Where's your voice? Where's your fucking face at? Come on now, that's like a motherfucker on the internet. You don't see his face, you don't see his name, you don't hear his voice, but he typing a whole lot of gangster shit. He typing a whole lot of gangster shit. Like that motherfucker's just third generation gangster, you know what I mean? And bruh, did a dub in the pen and got fucking stripes and had to get that motherfucking, you know what I mean? Get that metal, get that iron on fools up in there. And they never did that shit. Ain't never did that shit. But be behind the keyboard, just typing. Like you just frontlining the shit, and you not. Because if a motherfucker find out who you was and came face to face with you and jammed you up, you get to stutter like a motherfucking schoolgirl. I was just playing. I was just joking. Yeah, you joking with the wrong motherfucker sometime. You gonna cross, eventually you gonna cross paths. Motherfucker, the real motherfuckers don't even have to worry about it. I see you when I see you. And if I connect the dots and figure out you are this person that was saying all this shit, ain't no questions. You just get knocked the fuck out and stomped out. That's it. Stomping the fuck out of you. And to be honest with you, might get packed out if I'm with the homies, just because. Fuck it, y'all get y'all some too. Kick this motherfucker's teeth down his throat. You know what I mean? All that bullshit. And I'm tired of the bullshit. Everybody's tired of the bullshit. Man, on some real shit, man. You done got me all out of character. I'm usually supposed to be happy and cracking jokes, but I get so tired of going through this shit and seeing you weak motherfuckers putting all this bullshit in fake channels and rumors and... Well, I tell you, man, you make this motherfucking shit hard. For real, because it's like, and when I say this shit hard, I ain't saying this YouTube shit. I'm talking about you make it hard for me to really, do I take you seriously or do I take you as a joke? If you're a joke, get the fuck off of YouTube. Stop baiting people in, making them think, oh yeah, I be seeing motherfuckers, they get 2,000 views and got 5,000 followers and subscribers, and then I go look at your content and I'm like, there's no creativity, you don't have to be entertaining. But I'm just to help you out, being entertaining catches a viewer's attention. And what you want to do is get his attention. Now use your content to keep him there. That's the trick. But you think, oh, we gonna trick him. You know what I mean? Let me use an AI voice that sounds professional. Like it came straight off of ESPN. Guess what? Here's another news flash. The motherfuckers on ESPN don't know shit either. They don't know shit either. They on the outside looking in. They're guessing too. They're guessing. But you taking that shit like these motherfuckers is like buddy with motherfucking Mark Davis, and like they go have luncheons and fondle each other's balls and pluck the gray hairs out they sack to make they swipe look younger. You know what I mean? Like they just, you know what I mean? Come on, bruh. The shit gets ridiculous. And that's why what we try to do with NWA is give y'all different opinions, give you different kind of shows, different, you know what I mean? We give you variety. Variety is the key word for NWA. Variety. And that's why it's Nation with an attitude. We got a fucking attitude with the content that's out there. We got an attitude. You're misleading the people of the nation. Like I said, we're all family. You misleading us. You making us think that you know what you're talking about. And then when you do that, you get people, and some are naive. It just is what it is. That's what the human population is consisted of. Different people with different intellectual aspects and aspects as well as consumption. You know what I mean? They consume things and think that what you're telling them is real, because why would they not believe you? And then those who don't do the research to back up and see if what you're saying is true, they're going to get caught up into it. And there's people out there that's naive like that. There's no knock on them. That's just who they are. So when you have people like that, you must be careful with the information you put out. It's like propaganda. You notice during like World War I and II, they used to drop pamphlets. So people of that country can read it and make it think that whoever was doing the bombing was actually doing it for them. We're going to liberate you. We're doing the bombing. Hey, stay in your house. Don't come out. We're going to get rid of the bad guy. But come to find out, they're worse than the dictator they was trying to defeat. Propaganda. We're trying to sell you into what we're trying to do. And that's what a lot of these content creators, they're selling propaganda. They want you to think they know what they're talking about. That's it. It's cool to have an opinion. Opinion, hey, you take it with a grain of salt. You got right opinions, you got wrong opinions. But the bottom line is, it's their opinion. But don't try to use your opinion to persuade people down a path that you know is going to end up nowhere. You know what I mean? It's going to end up nowhere. So I mean, I just want to vent real quick on that shit, man, because I got into that subject matter. But you know, you get tired of the shit. I just want to see real, not factual, just your real opinion. What do you truly think? What do you think, like, with the Davante Adams thing? What do you think Davante Adams is really? And I take time to assess things. I try to analyze it, and I try to come up with information that is my opinion, but at the same time, it could be correct. But I try to eliminate, addition through subtraction. Get rid of what it couldn't be. Like, nah, it couldn't be the defense he's tripping off of. He doesn't play on the defense. He doesn't, you know what I mean? Those coaches don't work with him. Couldn't be special teams. He don't do kickoff returns or, you know what I mean, a gunner. He doesn't do none of that. So now we're down to the offense. Well, what did the offense do to make somebody that was previously on the offense, what would make them not see eye to eye with the movements that the front office is making? That directly concerns me. Get rid of my quarterback, get rid of my tight end, as well as getting rid of possibly my slot receiver. So as far as the skill positions on that offense, I might be the only one standing that's left from last year. If Renfrow is gone. You know what I mean? Josh Jacobs, they gave him the franchise. He didn't sign it, so I wonder what's going through Davante Adams' mind. Like, is he saying like, pay that guy, or are you guys about to get rid of him too? He don't know. He's just, this is the only scenery he sees is the offensive side of the ball, and there's been major changes. Let's admit, the offensive line is pretty much intact. But the quarterback is gone. The slot could be gone. The tight end is gone. The running back could be gone. So I'm breaking it down to thinking, looking through his eyes, like, at the situation, like, what the fuck is we doing? I can understand if it was just the offense was just terrible. That's why I know it's not the offense production or McDaniels, because if it was terrible, then you would think that Davante would agree with the moves they made and be like, you know what? The offense was horrible. You got to make some moves. You got to change this shit up to make it, you know what I mean? But that was not the case. I think he's kind of feeling upset that they're moving on from the guys that he thought it can work with. So that's telling me if he thought it can work with him, then this previous year under the same regime last year, he felt that it can go into the right direction. That's the only sense it makes. That's the only sense it makes. So that's why I broke it down to thinking it's the people he's seeing exiting. It's not the people they're bringing in. Because it's not like they brought in just like fucking I ain't gonna say that word. It's not like they bringing in people that can't comprehend and don't know the system. They literally went out and grabbed people that know the system. So it can't be that with Davante. It ain't the people coming in. Because anybody would look at that like, okay, I understand why you brought in Garoppolo, you brought in Jacoby Myers. You know what I mean? It's because these guys been in the system. I understand that. That makes perfect sense. But his concern is the guys that went out. Like, hey, wait a minute. They had a year in the system. They were learning. We would have got better. That's probably his perspective. They would have got better. So it's not that he looked at the offense as being horrible. He looked at it could have been a lot better if you just left it alone and let them keep playing together. And I understand that. I understand that perspective. You got to understand that perspective. That's why I said you can't give up on Zamir White after 1 year. You can't give up on McDaniels after 1 year. You got to give them time to go ahead and do what it is that they came here to do. If they can't do it, then it's time to go. But 1 year? And that's probably what Davante was looking at when them guys left, like 1 year. Carr, after 1 year, he gone. Waller, 1 year, he gone. Renfro looked like he might be on the way out. Gone. You didn't give an extension to Josh Jacobs. You gave him a franchise tag. He could possibly be gone. How we gonna develop chemistry if you let them go? That's probably what he's looking at. That's exactly what he's looking at. And I that's how I had to sit back and look at it like, let me break this down, man. Michael Guerrero, man, top of the morning to you. For real, for real. Top to everybody, man, for real. Raider Rich, my dude. MA5, tops, man. Tops to you. For real. It's good to see y'all, man, for real. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to analyze and see shit from a different angle. Like, what would really make him say, what is the thing that makes him not see eye to eye? You know what I mean? Is it because they, out of the bathrooms they had at the practice facility, they closed down half of them? You know what I mean? That's just being a joke, but you have to step back and look through his eyes. What would be the thing to him, Davante Adams, that will be concerning to the point where he says he's not seeing eye to eye with the front office? It has to be something that directly affects him. And like I said, the offense is the only suspect. The offense. What about the offense? The lack of production? I don't think it's that. Because if it was a lack of production, then he would have understood why the changes came along and were made to try to get better. But sometimes when you develop attachments to people, sometimes the personal aspect is a little bit greater than the business side of it. You know what I mean? You know, it's kind of like, and this is some real shit, y'all. So, hey, don't trip. You can't crucify me on this shit because this is some real shit. It's kind of like you wearing, you know, that one homie that went to jail and you like free such and such, but that nigga really did do the crime, but yet you free such and such. You know what I mean? Free little such and such. You know what I mean? Free big such and such. But we knowing that motherfucker guilty. But we asking for him, you know what I mean? That's how that shit remind me of. You know what I mean? We know the motherfucker is that's why I said the personal connection you got with somebody can sometimes outweigh the business side of it. The business side of it is like, hey, I understand, bro. I understand. I understand the moves you made. I understand the personnel you brought in. I understand all that. It makes sense. I'm in my feelings about the motherfuckers you got rid of to bring these guys in, though. That, you know what I mean? He'll be all right. You know what I mean? He'll be all right. That always happens at the beginning. You know what I mean? You're working at a job and the guy that you real cool with, that you work with side by side for, you know what I mean? He's the one that get laid off, and you like when the layoffs come, you get to keep your job, but he gets laid off, and you like, why you lay him off? You know what I mean? Now the personal is outweighing the business side. It might be because he's making more than everybody there, and he's expendable. To cut costs, we got to get rid of him. We got a dude doing his job that's making half of what he's making. He's been here so long, he's making top dollar. We getting this guy for cheap, brand new, and we could just train him to do the same shit. Hey, there's a lot of different reasons behind the way things move. You know what I mean? For real, for real. So it's something you got to pay attention to. Yeah, man, they got some content creators that's decent. You know what I mean? That's decent. But then some start, I ain't gonna lie, some start rubbing you the wrong way. You know what I mean? There's people out there that's been around for a long while that rubs you the wrong way because now you're starting to see that their content is starting to shift towards a different dynamic, and you like, wait a minute, bruh. That's not how you used to do it. You know what I mean? I'm not throwing nobody's name out there. That's my opinion, and it kind of makes you like, you know what? I'm just gonna move on from it. You know, I wish you luck with what you do, but it's just not for me. But that's fine though. That's okay to not like somebody's content. But for a content creator to just get on your ass because you don't like their content, bruh, everybody don't like the same thing. You know what I mean? They not hating on you because they don't like your content. Now, there's some people that hate on you because they hate on you. They don't like you. Yeah, of course. But there's others that just don't like your content. That's fine. If I don't like broccoli, I'm not hating on broccoli. Oh, broccoli. Oh, bitch ass, nigga ass broccoli. Hate broccoli. You ain't good for shit. Yeah, you got fiber, but so what? I can go take fiber out the bottle. You know what I mean? I'm not hating broccoli like that. I just don't like it. You know what I mean? Not that I like broccoli, but I'm using an analogy that there's some things in life that you don't like. And just because you don't like it, don't make you less than who you were before you tried it. You know what I mean? Now, if you go attacking a content creator, you know what I mean, about their content, that's a different story. Now you're just trolling. And I'm telling you, this day and age, there's a lot of shit that's acceptable these days that in my day, snitching wasn't one of them, and doing whole shit. Like the way these dudes are, as far as the way they troll and just, you know what I mean? That's like women shit. Women do that. Like when a woman, not all women, let me not generalize, but some women, they like to press buttons. And that's what trolls do. They try to press your button. I'm like, dude, you got a dingling or a vagina? Because women are like that. You the kind of dude nowadays is acceptable for dudes to act like that. And that's the same kind of dude that is okay when he key your car, he call the police on you. Women shit. You know what women do in the heat of battle of arguing. You know what I mean? Call the police, key your car, burn your Jordans. That's what these dudes will do. Hey, I guarantee you, these dudes get in a relationship and a woman get on his helmet. He burning her heels, her stilettos, keying her car. And he ain't gonna call the police, but he calling welfare saying she's doing fraud, welfare fraud. You know, he's doing shit like that. That's what these new dudes is doing. They doing whole shit, and it's always, you got her ass. What kind of dude is you applauding that kind of fucking action? Man, be a man. What Ice Cube say? Man, be a man. Shake my hand and make it a firm shake. Say what's up, Ice Cube, then break. Come on, man. Men be a man. Be a man. Shit. It's like these dudes is acting like straight females. That trolling shit, that female shit. Bitches do that. Bitches do it. Come on, bro. You go on watch any show with women on there with drama, they trolling. That's why I fucked your man. They're trolling each other. It's always the women trolling each other. Oh, he said your coochie was dry. That's trolling. None of that shit need to be said. Or they'll make up some shit. I fucked your dad. You know what I mean? Like, wait a minute, my dad dead. I fucked him to death. You know what I mean? That's what kind of shit is that? Man, I'm telling y'all, hey, this day and age, bro, this is an era that I have nothing, bro. I'm cool. I'm good with that fuckery, man. That shit is weird. That shit is weird to me. No, I'll be damned. Hey, y'all come out your house to your car and somebody done keyed your car that said fuck the Raiders. Bruh, are you fucking serious? You keyed my car to say fuck the Raiders because you mad at me getting on your team's head. Bruh. Raider Goon in the building? My dude Goon. You know what I mean? I'm just talking, bruh, for real. Bad Girls Club. Hey, bruh, my homeboy was one of the securities on there. He out of the Nickerson Guards, my homeboy. Hey, shout out to the homie, man. Hey, he had stories. Bruh, he has stories. I'm like, are you fucking serious? He's like, bruh, it's crazy. A lot of this shit on camera, don't believe. But the shit behind camera is the shit that they wish they should have filmed. Let's just say that shit. The shit behind the camera is the shit they wish they would have taped. You know what I mean? Man, for real, I already know about that show. You said virgin ears. No, hey, Kush. They need a show called here it go. They need a show called Raider Castration. Raider castration. We need to castrate these dudes, man. And hey, you want to be? Hey, we gonna make sure, boy, that thing stay limp. You know what I mean? That's a waste of penis skin. Oh, uncockable. You know what I mean? Uncockable. Shout out to the 37 people watching, man. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up. This is where you're going to get the raw and uncut. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm going to speak my mind. Some of y'all may agree. Some of y'all may not. But you know the beautiful thing about that is you have your own opinion. I can't force your opinion. Now, if I say some things that make you change your mind at certain things, hey, ain't no problem in you changing your opinion in your mind. You know what I mean? It's like going to the store and you thought you was going to get you some tequila, but you said at the last minute, nah, I'm going to get some Hennessy. That's fine. You think tequila's mad at you? Or you just hating because we ain't dark? You know what I mean? You think tequila's tripping off of you like you, oh, nigga, you just didn't pick us because we ain't dark. That's why you grabbed the Hennessy. Nah, you changed your mind. Like, you know what I mean? I wanted tequila, but I'm going to go Hennessy. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Wake up, everybody. Come on, wake up. We in the Matrix. Wake up. Wake up. Don't fall into that bullshit. You know what I mean? It's a wonderful way of divide and conquer. And we've seen it happen with Derek Carr. We believe in him and not believe in him. The believers and the non-believers, they at each other's throat. Each other's throat. Divide and conquer. Oh yeah, we gonna divide the nation. They too deep. They too strong. You know what I mean? They too strong. They too deep. We gotta divide them. How we do it? Hey, let's cause a rift between them. What do they like and what do they don't like? And then we're gonna put those two groups against each other. Derek Carr. Ooh, good one. Good one. Okay, so let's start floating rumors that we're gonna get rid of Carr. And then let's float rumors that he's going to get a large extension. Notice that shit is what happened? Notice that shit was what was out there? Oh, Carr's getting an extension? No, Carr's getting released. He's getting traded. And then, now the two factions, bam, bam, they're bumping heads. We love Carr. We hate that. You know what I mean? Kardashian. You actually came up with fucking titles for an opinion. Bruh. And both sides can be irritating. I'm gonna keep it 100. Both sides were irritating. To see somebody just hate somebody so much that they were willing to make the team expendable in the win column just to get rid of Carr sickened me as much as it was the guys that were deep throating him that he could do no wrong when there was games that he did wrong in. I'm like, oh, are you fucking serious? And now when you step away from sports. Now just imagine that same mentality in politics. How a nation is ran. How you look at our country. Democrats and Republicans. It's the same fucking thing. No matter how wrong your party is, you still rocking with your party because of the title. Democrat, Republican. Kardashian. Regardless, no matter how much facts you throw at me to show me that they are wrong, that the group that I'm with is wrong, I'm not paying attention to it. Because it's counterproductive to what I believe in. And that's the same shit. Boy, I'm telling you, the same shit they've been using before football was ever invented is the same shit they used to divide the nation. That's crazy. And a lot of y'all fell into that shit. Y'all believed that shit. Y'all believed in it. Like This guy likes Carr, so he's not a Raider fan. I'm gonna tell you what not a Raider fan is. If that motherfucker go put on the Saints jersey, hey, get the fuck out. You know what I mean? If he go put on a Saints jersey right after the Raider game, bruh, don't you get one of them jerseys that's a reversible. One side is a Raider car and the inside is a Saints car. I'm gonna check your fan man. I'm gonna check it. Bruh, you can't do that, bruh. But then again, they gonna think they can do what they want to. And they can. But in the eyes of the beholder, you're a traitor. It's okay to like Carr. But damn, to become a fan of the team that he plays for now, like I said, when Marcus Allen went to the Chiefs, nobody got a Marcus. That was a Raider fan. Nobody got a Marcus Allen jersey. When Tim Brown went to Tampa Bay, nobody got a Tampa Bay Tim Brown jersey. When Charles Woodson went to Green Bay, nobody got a Green Bay Charles Woodson jersey. That's the difference. Maybe it's a generational thing because now, I'm going to go get a Derek Carr Saints jersey. Well, you march your ass right out of the motherfucking stadium then. The Saints go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The Saints go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. Right the fuck out the stadium. That's what you do. You know what I mean? March your happy Saint ass out the motherfucking stadium and don't come back. You know, shit, motherfucker, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I ain't gonna never lie to y'all. For real. Shit it's just crazy to me. Raider Pete Tops. Did I miss some people? Oh, Raider Ben done jumped out from under the rock, boy. Not the crack rock, man, a real rock. You know what I mean? Shit. Yeah, man. Hey, it's good to see y'all, man. I'm glad y'all pulled up, man. Like I said, I just had to express some things with this Davante Adams shit. A lot of people's putting 10 on 2. You doing too much. You doing too much. You have to break it down and analyze it from his perspective. He's not wrong for feeling the way he is because anybody would. You know what I mean? It's kind of like we all in NWA, right? And then all of a sudden, say Dirty got rid of 3 of the main ones that we liked, that we thought like, hey, keep them around. Their content is different from everybody. Keep them around. But Dirty was like, you know what I mean? We don't appreciate you're not working out. We're gonna have to let you go. And so the rest of it was like, wait a minute, what the fuck is you doing? Not saying that happened. I'm just using it as an example. And it's like, bro, we've been cool with a homeboy for the longest. Well, what the fuck happened? It's not a good fit. So, of course, from our stance, we're looking at it like, bruh, if you really trying to do this thing the way you wanted to do it, why did you let go of them? Just let's keep them together and let's, you know what I mean? But in their mind, they might feel like it's not working out and that we can get better options. That's all that is. And I understand his concern. You got to be concerned if it's your job. You know what I mean? And these are guys that you work with. Of course you develop friendships. You know what I mean? What they say about the Raiders, we're a family. Shit, that's like you getting rid of my brother. You know what I mean? Oh, and I had that happen. I've been at jobs where motherfuckers got laid off. I didn't get laid off. But the people that I was cool with, I'm like, oh, some of them I knew, hey, they I ain't gonna lie, they deserve, if motherfuckers was laying motherfuckers off, they deserve to be the first ones to go. I even had a homeboy say that shit when he got laid off. He said, bro, I'm not mad. He said, to be honest with you, I don't do shit. I deserve to get laid. He kept it a buck. He said, I don't be doing shit. I deserve to get laid off. I'm like, oh, yeah? He said, yeah. I'm like, hey, well, fuck that shit. Handle that shit. You know what I mean? If you keep it at 100 like that, man, I'm not mad at you. But you know, other people think that I did everything for this country. But when you look at the numbers that they put up, it's like, bro, you in the low spectrum of productivity, period. I mean, you just a likable dude. People like you. And the only reason why they upset is because you gone as a person, not as a worker. As a worker, they like, I'm glad that motherfucker gone. But as a human, I'm gonna miss his jokes. I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss, you know what I mean? I'm gonna miss that, the stories and shit. But as a worker, he sucked ass. You was fucking horrible. You was horrible, bro. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Shout out to everybody out there in the chat, man. I'm about to jump off this thing before I go, man. Please, to those watching who have not done so, it's free. Don't cost a dime at all to be a part of mine. And my platform is y'all platform, man. Y'all can pull up any day that I'm on here. It's all good. Please, all I ask for you to do, subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up. You know what I mean? If you want to leave a comment, that's fine. That's free as well. You want to hit the notification bell? That's fine. And that's free too. Don't cost nothing. Don't cost nothing. You know what I mean? If you want to support the channel, that's at your discretion, but you'll be treated equal with anybody else who doesn't, or if they do. That's just what it is. It's the Raiders Allegiance, thus the name. So welcome to Raiders Allegiance, man. Thank y'all for being here this morning. You guys enjoy your Wednesday. Please be safe. Make it back to your loved ones. I hope to see each and every one of you guys tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, right here. Same Raider time, same Raider channel. Raiders Allegiance with your boy Lunatic Raider, man. It's been a pleasure to sit here and have you guys to just hear me out. You know what I mean? And I know y'all, some of y'all feel the same, some of y'all don't. But you know what? We're still Raider Nation. You feel me? Regardless of the opinion that you may hear on this channel. Now, but hey, y'all enjoy y'all shit, man. I'm about to get up out of here and go catch me some shut-eye. Tonight's my Friday, so I'll be off tomorrow. Oh, I will be on with Holly and Kush Thursday. Tomorrow, there will be conducting an interview. So I promise I won't tell you where the bodies are or the weapons. So with that being said, you guys enjoy your day. I'm Lunatic Raider. This is Raiders Allegiance. You've been watching Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast. I'll see y'all in the morning. I'm out this BIN.